You know, we don't usually cover elections in Rice Lake, Wisconsin, but we're making an exception this week.
On Tuesday, 53% of the town's voters ousted the incumbent and chose Romaine Quinn to be their new mayor. The 19-year-old is a college student who has served on the city council for a year. Bill Hudson explains why some voters aren't worried a bit about the teenager they've put in charge.
Rice Lake seems like a pretty typical Wisconsin town until you meet the new mayor.
He has done very well for a young man.
He's the guy in sandals and a Hollister T-shirt.
Age, I don't think necessarily makes a difference. I mean, it's about the issues.
Now on the national level, we got a whole Washington full of people that's got no experience. And they're doing a terrible job, but I hope he's better up here.
At Maxine's restaurant, folks are talking about their 19-year-old mayor.
Apparently a lot of people wanted change.
78-year-old Hanson voted for Romaine Quinn, and Richard Cerminar wished he could have.
From what I understand, an extremely nice young man.
Richard lives just outside Rice Lake proper. He thinks Romaine's big win had a lot to do with what happened on Man-Waring Avenue.
They cut down trees that were 40 and 50 years old and put in sidewalks that nobody needed or wanted.
They just didn't listen. Basically, I think everybody on this whole street didn't want a sidewalk.
The improvements are effectively taking away half of George and Joanne Erickson's front yard. Plus, it's been a muddy mess since last fall.
The council wouldn't listen, but Romaine was one that said, well, I think we should listen to the people. And no, they wouldn't.
People want someone who's proud to serve as mayor, but still humble enough to realize they're no better than anyone else in town.
It's been a long time since the Ericksons were 19. One thing they've learned in their combined 144 years on Earth: don't hold a person's age against him.
Doesn't matter. He's got a head on his shoulders. He's going to college. He'll do fine. I'm sure he'll do fine. It'd surprise me if he didn't.
Quinn says he wants to hold the line on taxes, replace the city administrator, and, of course, reconsider plans to put sidewalks all over Rice Lake. His political role model, Ron Paul. He's the libertarian-leaning Republican congressman from Texas who is big on personal freedom and smaller government.